Hey guys, I'm Redsbone, and today what I have for you is a very unusual looking cobblestone generator. This is a large scale cobblestone generator. It works on a different principle as a normal one. Instead of generating a block of cobblestone over and over again in the same spot, it generates a large quantity of cobblestone like this, and then you can mine all of it at once and reuse it, get another pillar. This goes down to the void. If you're using this somewhere else than in Skyblock Survival, then it's obviously only gonna go to the ground, but it's still gonna be quite a lot of cobblestone. In this pillar here there are just about 8 double chests of cobblestone and 20 beds, and to build the thing you only need like 9 stacks of cobblestone, not even that. And it's reusable even. When you mine all of it, if you do manage to collect all of the cobblestone here, you can just make another pillar very easily. I recommend building this if you've been playing a Skyblock survival map for a while and you already have enchanting and you have like efficiency 5 stone pickaxes and that kind of tools. Then other cobblestone generators can't really keep up with their pickaxe. This generator on the other hand can keep up with anything, because it just generates a huge block of cobblestone and it's up to you how fast you can mine it down. And it's also a lot more fun operating with this than AFKing in a spot, holding your left mouse button and mining that cobblestone. To build this cobblestone generator you will need an infinite water pool, what you see in my inventory here, and at least a 19 by 19 platform. Start off by going to the middle and placing a ladder 6 blocks high right here at the middle. Next to the ladder build what I'm building here, and like that. Now it doesn't matter how far away this is, but you need another one of these. At the edge of the platform is the best place to put it, whatever size of a platform you decided to make. So the same thing over here. Now you need to put a cobblestone block 3 blocks above the ladder, so right here, and these two you don't need. Now make a kind of row 3 blocks away from the ladder and turn it in kind of a diamond shape around the ladder like this, and on this side as well. Go a layer down. It's easiest to do by jumping down and pillaring up here, and that's one layer lower. Build another diamond shape here around the previous one. That's on the blocks should only be touching those diagonally, so don't put one here. Everything should be one high. The entire thing should be one high, and this one make it again 3 blocks far from the from these blocks, basically from all of those blocks. Once you've done that, go down yet another layer, and this time go 4 blocks away, so right here, 4 blocks away from the blocks on the previous layer, and make another diamond shape. This one is gonna be a little wider. This is getting pretty big now. You'll have to cut off 4 blocks off of this layer that you've just built, namely from the middle go towards each corner, or there aren't actually corners, they're more like edges, and break the middle block on each edge here, and finally here. The next final layer is not a full diamond shape. Instead you'll just go to each spot where you've broken a block here and make a simple shape like that was unnecessary down there. Make a shape like this, what I'm building here. There's not really a simple way to explain what this shape is like. I think if I just look at it from above, you'll have to it should be pretty easy to replicate it, right? It's a, I don't know, it's a heart with thorns, or it might be a fat candy or something, I don't know. Alright, I've done all 4 of those. You can't really see them because they blend in so well with the rest of the cobblestone, but they're there. And the final thing you need to do up here is place a block right here on both sides, on each of these shapes, whatever they are. Why these blocks go here would be really difficult to explain. I wouldn't be able to explain it, so you'll just have to believe me that they are very important and you really shouldn't forget these. With those blocks in place, go down the ladder, press shift and place your lava bucket right here, and then while the lava is spilling you can go ahead and remove all of these pillars that you needed to get back up, because you're not going to need them anymore. And that's it, right? Yes. And now one last thing, dig a trench where I'm digging it here. It should be like 5x5 trench. And that's it. Now it's ready to be used. Once you're ready to operate this, extend the trench 1 block outwards. You can actually do that before as you're digging the trench in the first place. And here, like that. Then let lava go in these spots next to the inner border of the trench, whatever. Just do what I'm doing right now, and lava will flow down here. Can't really get out. Let's do that and remove it. Now on this side as well, cover that entire thing with a 5x5 lava fall. Then you're gonna make a passage through the lava waterfall, or lava fall. I keep saying waterfall. That's what this thing is for, so you can know where the blocks are. So it's at that height. I have to cover that as well, otherwise it's gonna spill outwards here. Then there's another one here. I don't want this spilling either. Same on this side. And like this, now I have a nice passage and I haven't destroyed the lava below. It's still there. Like that. Now I can get back in. With that in place, you can start placing blocks around the outer edge of the trench. Place them 3 blocks apart, or basically 2 blocks apart, 2 spaces between, except for where there's a corner. Don't count the corners. So it's 3 blocks here, if we aren't counting the corner, and I failed. Then again 3. You get used to this and you can do it pretty quickly later. Now go get your water. I recommend having several infinite water springs on all 4 sides, but you can do everything with one just as well. This is where it starts to get loud, but it's not generating any cobblestone yet, because if lava is flowing downwards, it never changes into cobblestone. That will happen when it starts decaying, like flowing away, and it starts flowing sideways at the level where there's water next to it. We're almost there. And 2 more. I can actually start taking these already, because I can take them away anyway. The water stays there because of the source blocks nearby. In fact, you can take all of them away except for one, and all the water is gonna stay where it is. And like that. Now we only have 1 water source and we aren't flooded around here anymore. Alright, now put this water away, and Slight correction, down here it did actually start generating cobblestone already, and it made a 3 by 1 pillar already. But now we're gonna remove the lava on the inside, right here. And in a few seconds this is gonna get very very loud, so I better turn it down to like 4. It's probably not gonna be very loud at this point, but later when you have like 7 by 7, 11 by 11 and that kind of sizes of this lava wall, then it gets really really loud. It's not turning to cobblestone yet, because this is still flowing downwards, but it's updating. That's why it's checking again and it's sizzling, and eventually it's gonna get low enough that it is gonna be flowing sideways and it is gonna start turning into cobblestone, and basically this entire thing is gonna turn into cobblestone. So we are almost there. Now it started. On this side the water is a little lower, so it's gonna start at this height. And now if I go in creative mode I can probably show you what's going on. Down here it's all turning into cobblestone. Some spots there might be air, like right here I think it happened. Yes, we have a blank spot here. It's not turning into cobblestone, but it might catch up with that and then it's gonna start turning into cobblestone as well. And it's gonna be the end of the crack. But while that's going, you can go back up here and correct everything you've done, everything you've destroyed. It should be pretty easy to correct everything, to fix it, since you've built it once already and you know what it's supposed to look like. It gets slightly harder when you have like these things and you have to correct that, but it's not particularly hard. And now when I've corrected that, I can put the lava back, get my empty bucket, and I can remove the water, because even though the lava hasn't finished turning into cobblestone, the water is gonna go down pretty slowly and it's not gonna catch up with the lava. So it's fine, you can do that. And now you can remove all of these. Some lighting glitches you may notice, because turning lava into cobblestone sometimes creates glitchy blocks that shine and don't shine and keep alternating, and that's kind of annoying actually. Fix all of this so you get a nice platform again, and that's it I think. So that's been the first layer of the cobblestone pillar that we're gonna create here. Now we have to wait for the water to disappear to get down to the void, which can take like a few minutes, like 4 or 5 minutes I think, to happen. So you will need to be AFK a little bit while using this. It's not like being AFK all the time, just swinging your pickaxe, but sometimes you do need to wait. But you can make 2 of these next to each other and like alternate. While you're waiting at one of them, you work on the other one. So this is the first layer, what we have after the first cycle. You could mine this down or you can take it further. Alright, so do the same thing. Extend the trench, then release lava and put water down. And you know the steps, it's the same thing all over again. Here on the inside, oh, I forgot about one side of the trench. I don't really care about that cobblestone because I'm gonna get tons back after I finish this. Here, yeah. Now on the other side as well. Oops. and finally here in front. I think while saying all the steps again, I forgot to mention to do this, but you know, you have to do it. It's pretty obvious, cause how are you gonna get back in if you don't do this? And then water on all of these blocks here, and it turns out perfectly. Now get more water, and as we figured out, we can probably even do this with just 2 water buckets. Or maybe 3. Yeah, we need 3. We need to leave one behind here. And just do that. Now once you've done that, of course, go in there and start it up. Oh, if we want to save time, we can actually already go up to the top and start removing or placing back everything we have removed. So this would be like that. While we've done that, lava has came quite deep already. It's starting to turn into cobblestone here as well, on the opposite side of the water source block. And now it's close to that time where we can just take water away. And probably wanna empty out our bucket before we do that. Is everything closed? It is, so we can in fact put lava back. And there it goes. I'm removing it because I can't hear sizzling anymore, which means it's quite far down already. Now fix everything, all the mess here. And thanks to montage, it's already time to do it again. Then of course make your passage through this lava wall. And done. Now water. This is the point where it starts spilling off of the platform. So this is why a bigger platform is better, because you don't get water spilling over the edge and then it's in your way. It's kinda annoying. Get rid of all of these buckets, and you know what's next. We're gonna remove the lava source. And yeah, we know what will happen. Let's just go up and not waste any more time. Let's fix this stuff. And out of cobble. Put our lava back, get the water. Is it time yet? Let's wait until the sizzling stops. There it goes. Now take the water and fix the mess. So we've repeated this sequence 1, 2, 3 times. You can repeat it up to 5 times, which I'll do in hyperspeed, and then you'll end up with a 13 by 13 by whatever 200 block of cobblestone. And that is how you create a huge cube of cobblestone in Minecraft. It's not a perfect cube, like there's holes in it and whatnot, but this is not about perfection, this is purely about quantity. As long as there's cobblestone to mine, it doesn't really matter if it's consistent. So yeah, holes not a big problem. This thing took around like 30 minutes to build. I'm not sure, and I can't tell by the video either, and so can't you. Because I've cut some stuff out and there's been hyperspeed and whatnot. So around 30 minutes to build this pillar, not too shabby, and then you have to mine it down. But keep in mind that I could easily have built 2 of these pillars in the same amount of time if I did what I mentioned earlier, to build 2 of these cobblestone generators, and while the water is draining at one of them, instead of being AFK, work on the other one, and vice versa. That way I could spend the same amount of time and get twice as much cobblestone out of it. The only better cobblestone generator than this that I can think of is using Ethos creeper bombs. Have a mob system, separate creeper, skeletons, zombies, have a skeleton shoot a creeper and then the creeper explodes on the skeleton, and that's about the only way you can get automated mining in Minecraft Vanilla. The other way is a wither, but there's no that in Skyblock Survival. So if you do have a Skyblock Survival map with redstone and iron, so you can make the creeper bombs device and hoppers to pick up cobblestone that's been blown up automatically, then definitely that's 100% automated, that wins, no question. But this is just so much easier to set up and doesn't take nearly as much resources. Like, it's just one bucket and one lava. One thing I should have mentioned long ago is that you obviously want to build this as high as possible, so the pillar is as tall as possible and you get the most out of one use. And that's about everything. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.